Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Samuel Brown, aka RBT, and welcome to the introduction to one of my 3 series that will be on my channel for FIFA 16. This is going to be the career mode series. There's also going to be a separate player career mode, and as you've probably already seen, my first couple Ultimate Team series episodes as well. So this episode is just going to be the creation, a pretty chill episode, and maybe a little bit of action on the transfer market, but we'll have to see. And you probably can already tell from the title who I'm going to be using in this career mode series, and as it is, it's going to be a manager career. So we are going to be picking a team in the championship. I know in the Ultimate Team video, the introduction, I asked you guys what teams you'd like to see me use in a career mode series for FIFA 16, and a lot of people were naming teams out of the Barclays Premier League, but I wanted more of a challenge, and with that being the case, I'm going to pick a team out of the championship, and the goal, obviously, to start off the series is to make our way into the Barclays Premier League, get promoted into the BPL from the championship. And so we are picking a team from the championship, and the team that we are going to choose is going to be the... I would honestly love to use Leeds United. The team we're actually going to use is going to be the Wolverhampton Wanderers, the Wolves. And I'm honestly not sure why I was so intrigued by using the Wolves, but I just was, man. So that's what I'm going with, is the Wolves. So our goal is obviously to make it in the BPL, and once that happens, and hopefully it does happen, then possibly into the Champions League maybe. I still don't understand why you're creating a manager, why you can't actually see the manager on the screen. Like, how are you able to tell like what they look like and what they're wearing? And you can only have navy or gray suit colors. Nothing else, just navy or gray. And you can only be slim, regular, or stocky. So if you're fat, you can't make a manager that looks just like you because you can only be slim, regular, or stocky. I'm gonna go with stocky. And also, guys, I did want to ask you what you really wanted from this series. Do you want me to set it up as in this, like every single episode where I use a face cam type setup and do a live commentary? Would you rather me just post the highlights and do, you know, like a post commentary video, or do a live commentary without face cam? Just let me know in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to do whatever you guys want me to do. So right off the bat, it says I'm invited to a preseason tournament, and this is definitely new. So let's accept that and see what we are looking at here. We're invited to the European Continental Shield, the Champions Trophy, and the European International Cup. Let's see the competition in these cups. Doesn't look too like there's any big teams in any of these, so why don't we go with the one that has the most potential prize money and go with the European International Cup, which is in Denmark, it looks like. So right off the bat, we have like a million emails. Let me read them really quick, and let's see what they want from me. Our league objective this year: we'll most likely judge you on your success in the league and have decided your season objective for the league campaign will be to fight for promotion. So key thing doesn't say that I actually have to get promoted, but they want me to fight for it, which I would guess it means that I need to be at least in the top 8, which I can definitely do that. So we have 2 scouts from Ireland and 1 from Portugal that are available to be sent somewhere. So let's send them somewhere. And where are we gonna send them? Let's send one to Argentina. Maybe we can find a Messi. Send him to Argentina. Mario Rocha. He has 5-star. What? That's a really good scout to have, man. So where are we going to send this guy? Let's send this one. Let's send this guy into Spain. We'll send him to Spain and see if we can get some good Spaniards on the squad. Our domestic cup objective is to reach the round of 32 stage. And what else is this saying? So telling us the transfer market is open. And one of our assistant managers tells us that we need to look for an attacking midfielder. We already have our first squad report. And let's see, we have 15 players from England. So Tom Carroll from Spurs looks alright. Ross Barkley, I would love to get Ross Barkley, but I don't think we actually have the budget for Ross Barkley. But these guys as well, I think a lot of these guys will be way too expensive. Leroy Fer, I wish we could get Leroy Fer. Actually, you know what? He might not actually be that bad. We do need attacking midfielder. His value is 7,500, so never mind. Wow, man. Yeah, man. Let's get David Silva. $54 million. This guy, though, Tom Carroll, he'd probably be very expensive because of his potential, but I think I'm going to inquire about him anyway and see if we can buy him for a little bit less than maybe $5 million. This guy, too, he has very good potential, but what does it hurt to just inquire about him? If we can get him for less than $5 million, I probably try to pick him up. This is actually very important too. I need to look at my finances. So we have a transfer budget of $8,625,000. We have a wage budget of $40,000 a week. And that's actually not too bad. I think we get a decent amount of players with $8 million. And really quick, I want to let you guys meet the squad. I might try to put a couple of these players on the transfer market, but the one thing I really like about this squad is it's so young. Like, I think the oldest player on the whole entire squad is maybe 27. A lot of the players in our starting lineup is less than like 24, 25, so that's very, very promising. And I think if I can buy a couple of veterans, to fit into the squad, we can make a run at the BPL in year one. But we have Dicko at striker. He's young as well, 23 years old, from Mali. Very good. You have Afobe from, it is England he is from, 73 overall, very, very good. He's 22 years old, so very young strikers. We have Edwards at cam, 68 overall right there. We have McDonald, who is 26, so actually one of the older players in our team right there. I actually need to switch him to CDM, but we got Cody, a 66 overall at center mid. He's 22. You have Henry, a right mid, who is 26, so one of the oldest players in the team as well right there. You have Iorfa at right back. He's very young too. He's 20 years old, and he's so fast, man. I'm excited to use him. And also Goldborn. He's pretty good as well, 70 overall. This is actually the oldest player on the team, 70 overall. And we got this guy, a very young left back. We're actually going to play him at center back. He's 19 years old. So I'm very excited to use him. And Ebakes Landell as well, 22-year-older, who is from England. And you got Ekeme, who is 29. So I actually lied to you guys. He is actually the oldest guy in the squad, but still a very young squad. And you have these guys on the bench, a ton of young players who I need to somehow fit into the squad to give them some playing times. A couple of guys I might need to send out on loan. And how is that guy 22 years old? He looks a lot older than that. So guys, in terms of selling and listing players for loan, what we're going to do is list these 5 players for loan. And maybe, let's go ahead and list these first 6 players for loan, because I don't want these young guys to be sitting on the bench to get some valuable playing time elsewhere. He's actually already on loan. We already have a couple players out on loan as well, so I don't want to put too many players on loan, but I think this is going to be the last guy right here. So I got to stop lying to you guys. I had a couple more older players than I thought I did. But what I'm going to do with this is we actually have this guy, Lafondre, on loan from Cardiff City. But what we're going to do is list a couple of these players for sale, because I want to try to keep this team as young as possible. And some of these players actually aren't going to be a huge role in the team. And if we do bring in some older type players, have them as players that actually will contribute right away and be leaders on the team. So what we're going to do is Edwards. I think I actually had him starting at cam. I'm not real sure. We're going to go ahead and add him to the transfer list. Bukhari, he's 28 years old. He's actually a pretty good looking player, but we're going to add him to the transfer list as well. Not going to get a lot of playing time right now. And then we're going to keep this guy on our team. And then, you know what, Rowe, since we already have a left back who's a little bit better than him and got a young left back as well, we'll add him to the transfer list too. And I think that should do it for now. And you know what, actually gonna send this guy on a 1-year loan as well, because he's very promising, but he's not gonna play for my team as of right now. So Southampton is asking for $10 million for James Ward-Prowse, so no. But Spurs are only asking for $2.1 million for Tom Carroll, and what we need is an attacking midfielder. Tom Carroll is a young central midfielder, so he could play that role. He could definitely be worth it, man, but we got to be careful with the money that we spend. So what we're going to do is offer probably $1.8 million, just to undercut that a little bit. So guys, the Spurs did accept our transfer offer for Tom Carroll for only $1.8 million. And so there's our potential first signing of the year. We do have to offer him a contract, and he has to accept it, which can be kind of annoying at times in the process. But we're going to offer him a important first team player role, because he is going to play a lot. Offer him a 4-year deal, and then we're going to submit this offer, and hopefully he will accept it. We also have an update from the Netherlands, and let's check this out and see what players this scout is telling us that we should look at. This young guy, Branko van den Boomen, Nathan Cabasele, who looks not the greatest, but not too bad. Looks pretty athletic. His shooting is all right. Matthias Gert. A lot of these names are difficult to pronounce. Not very athletic. Not really interesting in him. Lewis Baker, though, he looks pretty promising. So he's young, 20 years old, from the Netherlands. why don't I inquire about him too, because he looks like he could end up being pretty good. And this guy, man, he plays for PSV. He might be a little bit out of our budget. This would be a great cam to be able to pick up. Adam Meyer, oh my, he's probably gonna be like $20 million or so, but we are gonna inquire because, I mean, if he's less than $5 million, I will definitely try to pick him up. So guys, what we are going to do is play this first game in the European International Cup, and that's gonna do it for this first episode. We're playing against Aalborg. They're actually a team from Denmark, and what we are going to use in this game is going to be our B team. And it has a couple of the starters in there. Some of the starters are on the bench, but some of the players that aren't necessarily going to get playing time in my A team, which is this one, which I showed you guys earlier, are going to play in today's game. And I don't know, we'll have to see how the game goes. And the reason being is I want to give the players, the younger players, a little bit of playing time if they don't get loaned out, so they don't get too, you know, angry, because sometimes they do get angry if they don't get playing time and say they want to get transferred, so on and so forth. And also to prevent injury from some of my starters in my A team that's going to be playing throughout the championship season. So we do still want to play well in this European International Cup to impress everybody else out there, but you know, we don't want to risk injury and stuff like that, and it will help some of the younger players progress. So we are going to jump into this first game against Aalborg, and let's see how it goes. Oh god, he's wide open. Come on, defense. Come on, defense. And they already got a shot off. Oh god. Oh my god, see, Dicko's going to be on someone to run. Dicko. Let's send it across. Oh my god. Ah, come on, stop. What? Dicko, pass. Awful pass. We can regain position. Oh my god, Dicko. Come on, finish. Dicko. No, man. Come on, Dicko. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh my god, Kimmy, what was that? Okay, that's a little bit scary there. Dicko. Oh, Dicko. No, deflection. No way. Oh man, how we not scored? Valapara, pass inside. Dicko, make this one count. And he didn't even get the gosh dang shot off. Here we go. Awful pass from Dicko, but it's okay. We have a guy to run. That's Cody. That is Cody. Cut inside, Cody. I see you, Dicko. That was probably the weakest shot I've ever seen. Come on, somebody make a play. Oh my god. Shoot, Cody. Ah, what's going on? What the? Can somebody shoot the ball on target? Oh man, well, the first half is over, and we've gotten opportunities, but we cannot get the ball on target. I think we're actually going to bring on Daughtry for the left back Haas. We're also going to bring on Lefondre, who has not played as of yet, for Sigurdsson, who I didn't see too much from him. And then actually I want to bring on this young striker Enobakre and see how he plays. He's only a 55 overall, but we're going to place Dicko. That's not, oh god, get that out. No. Oh, what? What just happened, man? It's still 0-0. Don't know how, don't know why, but it is. What's going on, boys? This isn't good. This is not good. Nice play, Cody. Oh my, Cody. What is the passing going on here? No! Oh, we just could not clear the ball, man. Gosh dang it. They give up a goal because of that. Played great defense all game long, and I can't freaking clear the gosh dang ball. Come on, guys. Come on, nice play from Cody. Alright, boys, this is where we get something. Pass inside. Oh my god, here we go. Bukhari! Oh, no. Here it is, boys. Here it is. Can we get something from this opportunity? And boom, baby! Ojo, the youngster, actually loaned from, I believe, I don't know who he's loaned from, but he is a lone player on our team. And he notches things up in the 88th minute with a header in from the corner. Oh man. Let's see the replay here. Nice little cross in and headed it right in the bottom left corner of the net. Nice play there, man. Although I'm not happy with the draw, I'm happy with the fact that we came back and did not lose 1-0. And that does it. Pretty happy with the fact though that we had a decent amount of opportunities. We just got to learn to finish a little bit better. As you see here, we did have 9 shots with 6 of those on target. We just got to learn to get it past the gosh dang goalkeeper. So for Lewis Baker, they are asking for $2.8 million, who is the player that we saw from the Netherlands. Looked very promising, man. Only 20 years old, central midfielder, $2.2 million, and see if they're interested in that. And also we have an update from Russia, 10 players from Russia, and let's see who. Hulk, yeah, man, I love to get Hulk, but I think he's a little bit out of our price range. This guy does look pretty promising, Alexei Miranchuk, and his stats look good, so let's inquire about him. And if he's actually cheaper than the last guy we looked at, we might go after him instead. PSV came back for an Adam Mayer inquiry, and they're asking for $15 million, so that's way out of our price range, so nope. And then Lokomotiv Moscow came back for Alexei Miranchuk, and they said they would consider a bid in the region of $3 million, which is a little bit more than Lewis Baker, and they were like pretty much the same type of player. He was a little bit younger, but I think we'll just stick with Lewis Baker depending on what ends up there. Maybe come back to this guy if we need to. And then Com Carroll, he actually declined our contract offer because he wants a bigger role, which I hate when that happens. Offered an important first team player role if I'm not mistaken. He was a sporadic first team player with Spurs, and now we have to offer him a crucial first team player role. Offer $29,000 per week. Gonna submit that, and hopefully he'll accept that one. That is going to do it for the first episode of the Wolves FIFA 16 Career Mode series. Hopefully you guys are excited for this series, and if you have any suggestions for what you want me to do throughout this series, let me know in the comment section below. We'll start off next episode with another one of the matches in the European International Cups versus Heracles. I believe that's how you say it, Heracles, from the Eredivisie they are from, so hopefully you're excited for that as well. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.